What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Two
Two
Boys,
boys,
One
one
Piece.
piece.
Yo, it's been way too damn long since we've done that
Wait.
intro.
Long.
But here we are back again with another One Piece video. Today, I'm bringing you why Usopp solos the big three.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
100%. Yeah.
I am not clued into any of this. Told me about the basic concept of this and a few things about it, but for the most part I'm completely in the dark
Yeah.
about what this is about.
Nah, just get ready, alright? So let's start off. Okay, well, I gotta
Continue.
click on this. We gotta start with speed, alright? Usopp has faster than light speed, scaling off Luffy and Kuma.
Uh-huh.
First off, the slow beam is photon waves, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And a weakened Luffy. This is Luffy already tired in this fight because he got hit by cannonballs earlier, right? Was able to was able to dodge Foxy's slow beam, and not even like 10 chapters. Well, maybe no, it was like 40 chapters probably. I don't remember how long from the Foxy fight to the Usopp fight is in between. Um, Usopp, who's heavily injured at this point, is able to tag and close the distance on Luffy. This distance right here, without Luffy noticing and fucking touch him with with a speed dial, with a just a regular dial. Um,
Huh.
and so that scaling right there puts Usopp in NA's lobby, pre-NA's lobby, Water 7,
At like
at faster than light speed. And then
wow.
we talked about Kuma, I just found out, I forgot this happened, was able to jump in between Rayleigh and this Kizaru, right?
He's already
And Kizaru without surprising both of them. um,
Fast.
and then Luffy scales off of that post time skip plus the laser feet, putting it at 13 spy speed. And if Usopp was able to tag Luffy pre-time skip, post-time skip, he should be able to do the same, putting him at, and especially he was injured when he did this heavily, like his body was fucked.
Right.
So this is a heavily nerfed Usopp, so he must be. I'm putting him at least 30 times light speed, post-time skip, and going, and I don't even know how fast he could potentially be by the time we're in Wano.
Yeah, I mean, they just get stronger every arc, right?
Yeah. All right. And so that's his speed feats. 30 times faster than light speed, and that's me lowballing, alright? I was trying to scale some other stuff off with Kuma and how he launched him like for 3 days and 3 nights all the way to the Bowen Archipelago. And first off, he survived the impact of that blow. Although Straw Hat survived the impact of that blow. Of just hitting the ground when they hit the island. But I don't know how far the Bowen Archipelago is. Measuring distance in One Piece is really hard because he never tells us how far apart the islands are. So, regardless, whatever. All right, power. All right, Usopp has a pretty huge amount of power, lifting 10 tons casually. And then, because he's a nice guy and he didn't actually want to kill Perona, he obliterated the 10 tons in the second. As you can see here, it touched her head. But he didn't actually want to. He's not a murderer, right? So he obliterated the 10 tons using fucking hockey, I guess.
Right. Okay, I thought that was like an inflatable.
No. That's
hammer.
a legit 10 tons, and he just
snapped
out of existence.
I see. That's. I mean, not only is he lifting 10 tons, but he's just like with his eyes or something.
It's a semi-casual feat, like. I can't say fully casual because he is a little tired in this final panel over here. But in the next page, what I don't have right here, he walks away like it was like an easy fight for him.
Right.
So I won't say it's casual, but it definitely wasn't a hard thing for him to do. And again, this is free time skip. We don't know how true his power is even when he did this feat because he was holding back. And then post time skip training. And then all the way to Wano. His strengths, again, comparing off to Luffy, he was able to survive Luffy's blows in arc before this. With all his bodies, was basically his whole body broken. So just scaling off of Lucy, he's probably on stronger than Kaido. Probably bodies Kaido in one shot if he actually wanted to.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that
like
that, that
everybody, he might even be able to destroy the planet. He might be one of the few people on the planet who can destroy it. I'm putting him at like multi-plat power wise. Um,
damn. Whew.
Blackbeard better run because I'm telling you, Usopp, he's finna destroy them. All right. Now this next one,
Oh,
I
oh,
need y'all to bear with me for a second. This next one is what really puts Usopp on like an untouchable level for anybody in the big three. All right.
right, right.
Observation hockey. Usopp's use of observation hockey might be the most dangerous thing about him. Past the level of even Katakuri, one of the most adept users, Usopp's observation hockey actually puts him above a character from Bleach. You
I
watch
see.
the Almighty, Yuhabal the Almighty.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Yeah,
you may be saying,
okay.
how
Okay.
how does Usopp's observation hockey put him above Yuhabal's almighty ability to see into the future?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He's not a liar. He can just see that far ahead. So, and this isn't the only thing of
I
this happening.
see.
My man said, I have 8,000 henchmen if you fear for your life, surrender now. Again, bringing up the Luffy versus Usopp fight, which, again, you might say he lost his fight, but that was more of a moral loss, if anything, because he still respected Luffy. It was a more emotional battle than it was a physical one for him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He still respected Luffy as his captain, and he didn't want to actually, beat him, because it would have humiliated him in front of the rest of the crew. It's a whole thing, but
Yeah,
man said
yeah.
I have 8,000 henchmen. He didn't at the time, but he saw into the future and made that reality in Dressrosa, um, and chose the past to make that reality in Dressrosa, including this scene right here, which I don't know how many people were on Dressrosa when this happened. And I cannot confirm that there's 8,000 men in this scene,
But
but they're all his followers, and then plus the 7 fleets that joined the Straw Hat crew. Again, Usopp saw that shit coming from miles away.
huh.
There's also a few other things like when Luffy got his 30 million berry bounty, like his first big bounty.
Mm-hmm,
Usopp
mm-hmm.
said that was his bounty, and then when Soge King got his bounty, that was the bounty that he had.
I
Uh,
see. I
30,
see.
30, yeah. So again,
So
yeah,
he has just future sight, or
he has
like
future. Well, his observation hockey is so advanced that it allows him to see months, even years into advance.
I see.
Similar to Yuhaba's the Almighty ability, where he can see multiple futures at once.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But Usopp only sees like the one true
The one
future.
true future, and he was able to manifest it with no, low diff.
I see. I see.
All right, now that's all. My multi-planet puts him above the Almighty. Kind of snapped. It makes him basically win any fight because he's able to look into the future and make the outcome his own, right?
Yeah.
But how
Yeah.
does he defend against Naruto Genjutsu, right?
Right.
Well,
Right.
that's like one of the biggest hurdles he has to jump.
Yeah. Like if Itachi strolls up to him, is he gonna just hit him with a Kodo Matsukami or something like that, and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just neg
how
Usopp?
how will he escape that, right? But okay, so he has mental fortitude enough to break out of a genjutsu because when Perona used her ghost on him, they were ineffective. And you may say, how does that have anything to do with it? He was just depressed as fuck. And that's why I have this image of Luffy over here. Now, this piece of evidence that just came out a chapter ago. So spoiler. I should put a spoiler warning at the beginning, but spoilers for for the last 2 chapters of One Piece. Luffy was hit by the by Perona's ghost and became hella depressed. And the fact that Perona was able to make Joy Boy, the incarnate of joy, depressed, and it had no effect. It
Hmm.
had no effect on Usopp means Usopp's mental stability is snapped. This
That
man has the mental
makes
fortitude to
sense.
just break out of any genjutsu. And even if he didn't, he can just use his fucking observation hockey in order to figure out the future where he can break out of it. And all he needs to do is touch Itachi or Madara or whoever uses the genjutsu on him and just absolutely body
I see. Huh. Uh-huh.
them.
I didn't even think of that. God damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now I forgot what's on the next page. Oh, and now his only weakness is his morals, right? He does
Yeah.
not hit people. We hardly ever see him in a series use his fist to fight. He uses a bow because he knows he used well, not a bow, but a slingshot, because he knows if he uses anything else physical, absolutely would just kill somebody unless he was heavily suppressing himself.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and so his bullets, get around this sort of um issue.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and,
yeah. Okay,
and
okay.
again, we have you may talk about how the Frankie family beat his ass, but he didn't want to hurt anybody. The Frankie family, he just wanted to get the money back, and if he unleashed his power in that building, it could
He
have
would have.
destroyed the money.
Okay,
and,
okay.
and it, right, so he walked in, and then he got his ass beat, and then after that ass beat he received, he was able to still fight on even playing field with Luffy, and I mean he lost that fight too, but again I talked about that earlier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So a hypothetical like bloodless Usopp, ain't nobody touching him again. But if he's fighting somebody, he'll try his darndest not to kill them, and that might hold him back a bit for like ninjas or the Soul Society to figure out how to deal with him.
Right, right.
What's their plot no jutsu. Uh,
Mhm.
also, we have no idea how the arrow that fucking beat Yuhabal would affect Usopp either. So I don't know. That's kind of a wild card.
I don't know. Do we got any durability feats here? Would it even
um.
pierce him?
Yeah. True. For durability, I mean, he's able to lift 10 tons, so at least he should be able to take that much damage. Um. Plus all the hits he takes from Luffy, and basically all the hits he takes in the series. Not even really scaling him that far.
Right, right.
This man has survived breaking almost every bone in his body somehow multiple times.
That is true. Like just every bone in his body just absolutely fractured into
Many
into.
times since Alabasta.
Yeah, that man actually must have like bones. Like his every time his bones regrow, they get stronger, right? So that man
Yeah.
must have bones of steel.
And so this all leads to my final point. Usopp can beat Zeno.